First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS whom I learned from. Shalom to the hopeful elect for preaching this word in truth and sincerity. To the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans scattered abroad, and all the other Israelites through the diaspora. Shalom to you ribs and to you sisters out there learning silence and staying in order. Right, as we saw, the animals are attacking Amalek, right? Because, man, you know, this damn devil done polluted the whole earth. You know, the scriptures say that when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. But when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Right? And when we read in Isaiah 14, I believe it's verse, I want to say 6. Let me double check. Actually, start at 7. It says, the whole earth is at rest and it is quiet, right? After Babylon and the Edomites are put in their place, right? When the righteous are in authority, right? It says that the whole earth is at rest and it's quiet, and they break forth into singing. Verse 8, yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedar and the Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us, right? And these cedars and these Lebanons are trees, right? And trees are also symbolic to nations, right? But literally the trees and the birds, everybody will be happy because it'll be a much cleaner place, right? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai uses his creations to do his will, however he may see fit. For example, Jonah got swallowed up by a whale. I mean, not a whale, but a big fish, and was carried out, right, to do a mission. So the Lord used these animals to accomplish his mission, right? For example, in Egypt, how he sent the plagues to Pharaoh, he used animals, lotus, frogs, so on and so forth. He used the elements as well. But you see that, you know, right now the animals are turning on Amalek. Not only that, but even the other nations, even his own fellows who were in a confederacy with him pertaining to Obadiah, right? They are greatly despised, right? But I'm going to give you some examples of when the Lord uses the animals. First, I'm going to give you an extreme case. Right? This is Elijah when he was getting taunted. It says, and he went up from thence unto Bethel, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city, and mocked him, and said unto him, go up, thou bald head. Go up, thou bald head. Right? And he turned back and looked on them, and cursed them in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the woods, and tear 40 and 2 children of them. Man, 2 bears to tear up these children. And what a gruesome death that must have been, right? Because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai does not play with his people, right? You're not gonna just scoff and mock and not pay for every idle word you say, right? Just like Amalek was supposed to be utterly destroyed, right? That was in I want to say 2 Samuel's. Let me double check so I can spare with me. Or was it 1 Samuel's? Oh, here it is. Salakia. It's 1 Samuel 15:2. Thus said Yahweh Hashem Yahushai of hosts, which the word host means armies. I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt, right? Because Esau's supposed to be Jacob's brother, right? But Esau was so jealous and hated Jacob that he just couldn't get over it, man. But this is the spirit that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua put on him, right? This is because in Romans 9 it says that he will harden who he hardens, right? So that he could be destroyed, right? Verse 3, now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and sheep, camel and ass. Right? But Saul didn't complete this mission. Right? He disobeyed the 100% instruction that was given to him. He partially followed the commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And the Lord ultimately destroyed him. But the house of David will continue on this mission. Right? They will be completing that mission. Right? And that's what we pray for, man. That we of that number and we could see these things come to fruition. That we see the fall of our enemies. Right? That's what salvation is. To be saved out of the hands of our enemies. Luke 1:68, blessed be Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai of Israel, for he has visited and redeemed his people. He has raised up a horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, and he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that they hate us. Right? And we are seeing the end of our enemies, man. And it is a joyful thing to be able to see the end and be partakers of putting a yoke of iron on those who trouble us, right? Because to the Lord it is a righteous thing to recompense those who trouble us. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.